This is such a beautiful day. It's sunny, it's perfect for riding, and luckily for me I have the perfect bike for my trip. I have with me the new Honda CB1000R Plus, which is actually a wolf dressed as a sheep, because it reminds me a lot of my old super bikes, the 1000RR, the Honda, the CBR Fireblade from 2005 that I owned a few years ago. The thrill is back, but the power is a lot more refined, and the electronics are there to get your ass out of any trouble. So it was a very lovely trip. This bike can handle some highways, some high speeds. It will wheelie like insane. I think it's all about performance right now. I will have to ride some more. I have another 300 kilometers planned for today, and I will come back with some more impressions. Till now, I'm very happy and very satisfied. I finally reached the seaside. It was a 400 kilometer trip, but I'm very happy and I'm very pleased with the bike. It's very good. What impressed me the most is the way it flicks from a leg to another. So another way of saying it, it's very maneuverable. You won't believe it. I know it's a Honda. Every Honda should be like that, but this bike has nothing to do with the old CB1000. Everything is changed. The frame is new. It's still backbone frame. The wheelbase is 1 centimeter shorter right now, and this makes it a bit more twitchy, a bit more reactive while playing with it in the city. Commuting to work in the morning, lots of cars honking. That's what I love about big city, the honking. Mirrors are just above the car mirrors, and also the handlebars are slightly lower than the car. So this is a very good thing because you can slide it very easy. I had some situations when I had to turn like a 90-degree turn in between cars. Oh, it's a green now. And it worked very well because the turning angle is a bit wider than the usual Supernaked that you have on this market. Right now I'm very pleased with the performance in the city of my CB. I'm on standard mode and it feels very good. No jerky throttle, no nothing. It reacts very good. It's predictable. I need this in between cars. So I have a situation like this, right turn, left turn, so I have to slide myself in between cars. Very good, I like it, I went on twisties today. I went on highways. And I'm very impressed, but let's break it down and let's speak about every important aspect on this bike. So we already know that this engine is not new. It comes from the first superbike built by Honda in 2004, the Fireblade, that had this 4-cylinder engine over here. It's a bit changed on an exterior. It has a bit more grunt right now. It has a bit more power. New throttle bodies, bigger one, 6 mm wider, that are complemented by riding modes, and a very cool looking exhaust that gives it a high performance note with a lot of bass. It's like the grunt from a superbike. I had this bike back in let's say 2008 or 2009. I loved it a lot because it was the first superbike that I got, and I still remember how it was. But this engine, it's a bit more refined. The things are better over right now. The throttle reacts a lot more better. It's not that twitchy. Only on sport mode you will get that twitch while coming back on the throttle. Otherwise, everything reacts like natural. I've used it mainly on standard mode, even on the highway, even on the twisties, but I didn't feel the need for more power. It wheelies in standard, it wheelies in it's power wheelies actually in standard and sport also. So this man, the entire amount of power, the 145 horsepower that this bike has to offer are more than satisfying, even for an experienced rider like me. This single function forks provided by Showa will offer you a lot of confidence, and you can ride it really hard. Actually, I think it's very suitable even for a track day. They are very good at giving you the feeling that you need to ride it a bit harder on the twisties. And also, what impressed me the most is that it has very good brakes. These are the brakes from the old superbikes from Honda, radial mounted calipers, big disc over here, and a Nissan brake pump, which is stopping you very promptly. It's something that bothers me a bit. It's that the ABS system it kicks in very early, even on the front. But this is only a bit of a taste of mine. It's actually very good while riding in the city. So the ABS is permanently on, so this means it's unswitchable. The best part about it is that it comes now with riding mode. So you have 4 riding modes that you can adjust the traction control, and you can personalize it a bit in the user mode. It's very cool while riding it on a sport mode, because it feels like it wants to be ridden on track. So it's very aggressive. While you switch it on standard, the things are a lot changed. The bike becomes more natural, becomes more predictable, and you can ride it for a day long without giving you a hard time on your hands, or having the feeling that it's about to blast from underneath you. I like it a lot. I like it also because it has traction control. The traction control feels very good. I had some situations today while I was very lean, the rear was skidding a bit and the traction was on, blipping, but I didn't feel like the bike was twisting from underneath me. So that's very good. Because of the ABS, I had the chance to get some shivering from the back while braking hard, but this is happening because it's a big tire right now, and these are mostly sport tires that are fitted now on the bike. Another huge improvement for this CB is the way it looks right now, because it's a whole new approach from Honda. It's the Neo Sports team, and the most important for me is this round headlight. That reminds me, and we all already know that it's iconic for the CB series. There's a new dash with a lot of useful information, like the gear you are in and the fuel consumption. You can switch between the menu very easy. You have a lot of menus over here. I had some issues because Honda changed the position of the turn lights with the horn, and I was honking while trying to use the turn lights. There's also full LED lights on here. Everything looks very good, very slim. These new turn indicators are very slick. They are always on, and when you switch them, it starts to blip. So this impressed me a lot. I really fall for this cool look of the tail unit. It's slim. It expresses a racer look, and also I like the mud guard that now serves as a plate holder, and it's very useful actually, because I experienced some water today, and I was a bit worried because some dirt will get on my back, but it didn't. So it keeps the mud over there, which is very good for this Honda. I have right here the Plus version, which comes with a lot of aluminium finished parts on it, like that pillion cover over there, this wind deflector in the front, the panels on each side, and there's also a quick shifter and heated grips for my bike over here. They were very helpful. The heated grips work very fine. I've used them mainly on 5 because today I've experienced 15 degrees maximum, and it was pretty cold, but they work very good. This riding position, it's not your usual comfortable touring seat with the closed handlebars. It will bring you a lot closer to the front end, and because of the weight changes that Honda made for this model, now the rear has around 55% weight on the back wheel, so it keeps you over the front suspension, and this helps a lot for the feeling, and also while riding in the city, because you are more in charge of the bike, and you can go between cars very easy. Overall, I had my trip of around 400 kilometers, but I must say I'm not a huge fan of Japanese saddles. They are not the most comfortable things you can sit on. So my bum had a hard ride today. But I learned to get over everything, and I learned to get over the shivering that the bike gives you in between 6,000 and 7,000 RPM, just for the joy of ride, because this bike, it's all about having fun and tackling twisties. While riding on a highway, it's not the most comfortable ride you can get, but it's very important to enjoy the bike. And for me today, it was a very good experience with the Honda CB1000R. I like it a lot. It brings me a lot of good memories because of this engine, and I'm very pleased with the power output that now the bike has, and also the looks are the most impressive in the Honda lineup. So very cool bike. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one over here.